This will remind New Zealanders that Maori and Sign Language are the only official language of New Zealand. Yes, the Maori and the Sign Language are the only official languages of New Zealand. That's despite that over 95% of the population using English in their everyday lives, compared with Maori 4.1% and New Zealand Sign Language 0.5%. Like many New Zealanders, you have to understand the false impression that both English and Maori were official New Zealand languages, but English is only the de facto language. That means that this Maori thing is the only official spoken language of New Zealand. Like many other Western nations, New Zealand never bothered to make English the official language by statute, even though it's fulfilled that function in every way. It seems as pointless as wearing a name badge to a family dinner. Unfortunately, in New Zealand, we have a separatist movement from radical Maori activists who believe, yes, they truly believe, that they are entitled to rule New Zealand. They even attempted to claim the seabed and foreshore 20 years ago. Willie Jackson and that Mahuta woman were involved in that disgraceful episode in our history, and using Labour's majority government as of today and the stealth have recently achieved their goal to control our water, yes, your water, my water, via the five waters, despite the majority, yes, the majority of New Zealand opposing it. These radical Maori activists, separatists, supremists, or whatever you want to call them, are fanatical about their agendas and are dedicated to playing a long game. Their goal is to divide New Zealand, yes, to divide you and I, and to divide New Zealand, that the Maori become the controlling and the ruling part of this land. They believe that that is their right. It is hard to compare and to even comprehend how someone could believe they are entitled to rule over other ethnicities, to own the beaches, or even the sky, as some tried, and I think Kiwis have also failed to comprehend the genuine threat posed by people with that particular worldview. They are fanatics. Yes, they are dangerous, they are liars, they are fanatics who have put their interests so far ahead of other New Zealanders that their mindset is aggressively narcissistic. Any New Zealander who embraces even one word of Maori, being a weak-willed nincompoop, yes, if you're going to embrace even one word of Maori, this proves you are a weak-willed nincompoop, or one who has pushed their stupid button to have the gall or that stupidity to refer to this land as Aotearoa. You are a disgrace and absolutely empty of any sense of common sense. Remember, every time you use any Maori radical words, you either don't care or you just can't comprehend how their agenda harms other New Zealanders, and in turn, yourself. Their reflex, that is the Maori action to anyone who opposes their agenda, is to threaten you, to threaten us, to abuse you, to abuse us, and certainly then they will play the race card.